What up guys, welcome to another video. This is Marcelian and today we're going to talk about Battle for Azeroth endgame and the progression from 120 to 110. What was the experience like? So I just dinged 120 like 2 days ago and I gotta say man, it didn't really feel like, I just reached max level. I mean, being the fact that it's a beta, it's testing environment, I'll give it that. But it was just like, hey, you dinged 120 up, move along. There was nothing, there was no whistles and yellings and hey, you can do all of this now and shit. There was nothing like that. The one things that I've discovered, there's a couple of things that you can do, obviously. First off, you can queue up for heroic dungeons. In order to do that though, you do need, I think, the item level to 300 or 305. So when I dinged, that was like 270 something. I didn't manage to do that, but the option was there, and people from the guild were telling me that, hey, we're queuing for heroic. And also you unlock mythics, and mythics as well. In order to like do something over there, you should be at least item level 305. Cool thing though is that you unlock the Island Expeditions heroic mode and also the Island Expedition PvP mode, which is something that I am looking forward to, and be on the lookout for content on that regard. Also, there's the Warfront campaign carrying on with the quests and shit with the armies of the 7th Legion, and you get to fly around all of the Zandalari continent and do quests over there. And with this new recent build, they added the PvP talents as well with the world PvP opt-in, opt-out stuff. So I went there and I did a lot of shit and battled people out, and that's awesome. I mean, be on the lookout for content on that part as well. On the other hand though, you don't have any 120 talents, there is no immediate storyline to follow through. I mean, it just felt like weak and empty after hitting 120. So I'm not really sure. I mean, I'm constraining my enthusiasm because there was no enthusiasm after all after dinging it. I was so looking forward to get to that shit and it didn't really mean that much. When talking about the experience I've had, the feeling I had from 110 to 120, it was okay, in the sense that I've done questing, all of the quests from 2 major zones, from the Kultiras area, and I did all of the dungeons that were made available while questing, right? And a couple of Island Expeditions as well. So the questing is awesome overall. There's some really neat storylines and story plots and shit like that, but there's also a lot of quests that are your same old, like, kill 5 of these, gather 2 of that, then kill the boss that's hiding under a rock or something. So I really got bored of that shit fast. One cool thing though is that at least in the Kultiras area, there's a lot of open space, open zone, and I felt that was something that was missing from WoW. Just having huge ass open space you can explore, and the exploration is awesome. They did a fantastic job once again. I mean, it shouldn't be any surprise but now, doing the great job with the graphics and environments and the designs. Really neat. Now again, a disclaimer, being a beta, there's a lot of shit missing. Like when we're talking about the leveling, questing and all of that, there's a lot of dialogue missing, voice acting missing. There's a lot of cutscenes and cinematics missing as well. There's no music, and partially there's no sound effects. And all this shit cranked up together will deliver you a much more atmospheric and engaging experience. So there is that, okay? But that doesn't excuse the fact that there's a lot of generic quests. Now when talking about the dungeons, I really like them. Most of them, I really like them, especially Waycrest Manor and Shrine of the Storm were really good. I also liked Freehold. Tol Dagor, meh, it was okay-ish. I mean, there was nothing too exciting on all of these dungeons. Pretty sure there's more to be unlocked. But so far the dungeons that I have done while questing were alright. Overall, the experience was okay-ish. I mean, to be honest, I was expecting a bit more, but hey, disclaimer once again, it is a beta, it is a testing environment, so we cannot draw any like big ass conclusions. This is why I'm restraining from a lot of shit that I would want to say. I have to, like, first of all, I'm curious if there's gonna be another build pulled out for the beta, or we'll just have to see when the final game launches in August if all of these concerns are real. But overall, okay experience so far. I'm curious to explore even more stuff at 120, and I'm curious to see if you guys got into the beta and how was your experience like while questing, or how was it on the Horde side, or how do you feel now at 120? What's your experience? Anyways, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. There's a lot more shit coming next, so see you in the next one. Peace.